And first at 6 tonight, we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right to a story happening right now. An animal rescue group is working to save 8 dogs from being put down at the Prince George's County Animal Shelter. 5 of them are puppies, just 7 months old. Our Scott Broom joins us there live tonight with how the community is rallying to save the animals and why it's really highlighting a larger issue in the county. And Scott, I understand you also have one of the dogs out there with you right now that's being rescued.
Yeah, almost as if on cue, 30 seconds ago, the first of the dogs being rescued this evening has walked out with handler and rescuer, Ash Anthony here. She's from Layla's rescue organization, Layla's Legacy Animal Rescue. Sorry, Ash. Tell us about this dog you've just introduced us to, and what is this rescue tonight all about?
Yeah, so this is Kane. He's about 7, maybe 8 months old, and he was actually set to be euthanized tonight if we didn't pull him out of the shelter. He's one of 8 that were set to be euthanized this evening, and thanks to foster support and volunteers stepping up, we were able to pull him out.
We've gotten into this issue today about the pit bull ban, 22 years old here in Prince George's County, and how that's created this sort of recurring crisis. Yeah. You're here to rescue 8 dogs off death row. Yep. You did it on Monday.
It's due again on Friday.
Possibly again on Friday. They're overcrowded because of this pit bull ban. Explain that to us.
Yeah, so essentially normal shelters would work in a space where the community can come to them and adopt from them and support the dogs in the shelter. Whoop, excited. Yeah. Would come to them and support in the shelter, and they can't in this community because any dog that's deemed a bully breed, which is a very arbitrary thing, can't be adopted out into the community. So in order for these dogs to be saved, they have to be pulled by another rescue or by someone from out of the state or county.
So in other words, you have to take these dogs out of Prince George's County, which is why rescue organizations get involved.
Correct. And it impacts dogs that aren't even in the bully ban. As you'll see later today, if you stay for the other dogs pulling, some of them aren't even bullies. Some of them are German Shepherd mixes and Husky mixes and hounds. So it's also just a trickle-out effect that the shelter can't function this way.
Well, I do know from the most recent report from Best Friends, a nationwide organization, about 40% of the dogs that come into the shelter do have to be euthanized. They all can't be rescued. Congratulations on the rescue tonight.
Thank you.
The first of 8 that are coming out. This dog's name again?
His name is Kane.
Okay, I'm not going to pet Kane just yet because we're not acquainted with each other. But that's the situation here. It's a serious issue with this sort of recurring crisis that happens, according to animal rescue organizations like Layla's Legacy here. Part of the dynamic is this pit bull ban in Prince George's County that they would very much like to have repealed, but the county council reaffirmed that ban in a vote October of last year, so it's a continuing debate. Reporting live in Prince George's County in Upper Marlboro, outside Animal Services facility here, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
Yeah, I think you better watch out, Scott. Kane is ready to get out of there, huh? He's excited. And a big thank you to
Kane
Legacy
Kane
as well.
wants out and
yeah, go ahead, Scott.
And literally scheduled for euthanization tonight.
Yeah, and just a puppy. Thank
but it's not going to happen.
Legacy and so many of those other organizations rescuing these dogs. Scott, thank you. And by the way, you can read more about the other dogs still available for adoption. We have it posted on our website right now, WUSA9.com.